Patrick Cook here. So, hey, welcome to session number 8 of our discussion of why we create Mandelbulb 3D art. Yeah, I wanted to take a session and I wanted to talk about the tips for success working with the Mandelbulb 3D application and generating Mandelbulb fractal images and animations. Probably the best tip I could give you is to embrace the process of discovery. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just embrace it. Okay, get in there, create stuff. All right, just create stuff. See what happens. Okay. Reject often. Plain outright reject. Reject often. If you reject often, that will put you in a position of going back and tweaking some more. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, they were way off base now. This whole thing has gotten really messed up. Okay, here, okay, oh, interesting. Okay, push that back to main. All right, interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. One of the tips for success is to embrace the process of discovery. You set the stage, let the software do its work. You accept, you reject. All right, reject often, and you can because you have a virtually unlimited graphic possibilities given your 3 formula modes, up to 6 formula slots, and modifying the properties of the formulas. You don't have to worry about running out of graphic possibilities. So, tip number 2 is reject often. Keep looking for the gems. They're there. Now, tip number 3, play at it, don't work at it. Just play. Just get in there, tweak around, have a good time with it, see where it goes, okay? Don't have some graphic image in mind and think you're going to get there. Probably not. Okay, this is not 3D modeling. Okay, you are not that much control. All right, what you do though is you play around. You tweak it. You come up here. You try different formulas. You put different formulas in the slots. Okay, that sort of thing. All right, and just keep playing, and wait for the discovery. Wait for a gem to show up as you engage in the process of discovery. Okay? Reject often, look for the gems. All right, that's another tip for success. Now, don't fight it. You set the stage, but you are not the graphic generator. You set the stage for the software to generate the graphic. Don't resist that. All right. If you resist that, you're only going to put yourself in a tough spot. You're going to be frustrated. Another tip is, look, get used to, get over the fact that the Mandelbulb 3D software application has got issues. All right, it's going to freeze up on you. I've never really seen it just go away. They'll close. I've seen it just freeze up and just stop working. Okay, you never know when that's going to happen. You never quite know what you did. There is no logging of errors. There's no reporting back to you or anybody else. The thing does not call home and report errors. Nobody is trying to monitor it. There is no privacy concerns in that regard. Okay. We don't really see updates that often. The documentation is poor. People have made an effort to do some documentation, but the community just didn't seem to go that way. You can go up on GitHub, and there's a good chunk of documentation in the README of this GitHub and this repository. You can get the software. You can download the software, the code, if that's what you wanted to do. But even that documentation is over the top in terms of technical, over the top of artists' heads. Doesn't really help anybody that much. All right, and some of it is even outdated. All right, so get over it. It's the way it is. But let me just again say that you can get some really cool stuff out of this imperfect application. Now let me leave you with another tip for success. If you publish your work, whether it's a still or it's an animation, if you publish it up on a venue like YouTube, don't do it for the views. Just don't do it for the views. You're going to be disappointed. The YouTube algorithm is not your friend. All right, that the whole YouTube environment has turned into a whole commercial entity, where Google has repositioned the YouTube venue to be really an advertising platform. All right, and the YouTube algorithm that creates impressions, that helps drive viewers to your work, is not designed to help creators. It's not designed to help a creator start with nothing and build up subscribers or a following. Okay, YouTube algorithm is designed for something entirely different. It's got nothing to do with your success on the platform. You can buy views, all right, but they're not organic. They're not really. They're not an assessment of the value and the enjoyment that you can bring to others. All right. Look, do this Mandelbulb 3D art because it's fun. You get lost in it. You find gems. You're challenged by it in a delicious way. Don't do it for the views. By all means, definitely publish your work. Get it out there on YouTube, Vimeo. Get it elsewhere. Show it to your friends. Be proud of your work. Animations or stills or whatever you do. Be proud of that work. But don't judge your work by how much attention it gets up on venues like YouTube that are really there, like I said before. They're really there. The content that goes up on YouTube primarily serves a corporation as a platform for advertisement. All right? The algorithm that helps drive people to your channel, to your Mandelbulb applications, is not there to make you a hero. All right? Don't do this for views. Do this because you're having a really good time with it. You get lost in it. You're being an artist, using a tool, extracting some really interesting stuff out of a software application that is free, totally private, buggy, poorly documented, but you can pull some really amazing stuff out of it. I'll tell you what, let's come back for a wrap-up session of this of this series of why we work with the Mandelbulb art. Let's wrap it up, all right? And let's see if we can kind of look at the big picture, kind of draw back a little bit, and see whether or not I've helped you become more enthusiastic about the Mandelbulb 3D fractal generator. All right. I'll see you in the the 9th and the last session of this series. I'll see you there.